I did.
Let me get my gloves back on for this. Taking a minute. Hold on. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright. No, we're not going to hop straight into the archives, obviously, but we're just going to start first. Okay, 3. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is my audio included? Yeah.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, we're back with one more part until I make the full movie. But you know what, guys? We're not really playing the chapters anymore, so I don't need any of this shit on me. Even the mask. That's right, I'm taking my mask off for the full video. What do you think here, Brian?
I suppose.
Yep. What the hell? Why am I wearing this?
What?
Nothing.
Are we going in or what?
Alright, so, we're gonna do one more video until I make the full thing, where we're gonna be visiting the archives. So, in order to do this, you need to select chapter. You see the archives right there? Chapter question
I
mark.
already have it. Yeah, I already have it. Chapter question mark. Even though it has archives next to it.
You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, let's go in. Now we're gonna go through these one by one.
Welcome to the archives.
Don't read it yet. Don't read it yet. Don't read it yet. Hold on. Wait for me. All right. So you do you want to read this, or you want me to read this?
You can just read it, but I'm gonna read it like, you know,
Okay. Actually, you know what? How about this? How about this? I'll read the first half. And
no, it's fine. I'm not. No, it's fine. We'll be here all day if we read that. Just take a look at it, like.
Okay. Well, can we at least read the rest of the shit? Okay. Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that just explains. Yeah. Here, stand on the Henry Stein.
I already got the achievement. All right. So, well, let's read this. Do you want to read this, or do you want me to read this?
Read what?
Henry Stein's thing.
No, I don't want to read that.
I'll read it. Alright, make sure you say the thing. Once an equal business partner, Joey Drew, Henry Stein was a talented animator and character designer until leaving the company around 1930. His place in Joey Drew Studios' history is somewhat undocumented, but he's often rumored to be the true creator behind many of the studio's most memorable characters. And then we got Concept Bendy. Look at this thing. You see him?
You want a yarn to be my friend?
You see Concept Bendy. Honestly, imagine if this was in the game as like a little mini character, like mini boss.
Reminds me of Yarnaby.
Yarnaby, yeah. Like imagine if this, I think this game before puppy playtime. So imagine if this is a guy inspired to do Yarnaby. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to read this one? This one's short.
This is the first version of Bendy ever modeled in the earliest concepts. Bendy was such smaller and cuter with a face that split open to reveal a terrifying mouth.
Yeah, I can see that, honestly. It's crazy though that this was the first ever version of Bendy, and it looks like this. Alright, so we got Alpha Bendy, our boy.
Alpha Bendy, the forgotten one.
This is the original game use design of Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1.
It's jokingly referred to as bird poop.
With a smile among the development team. It's kind of strange though. Do you see that? Do you see that here, Brian?
No. Oh, wait a minute. I know the difference with Ink Bendy and Beta Bendy.
What?
Wait, Beta Bendy is like, his ink is like flowing sort of, but this one has a more like drippy.
You mean like actual ink Bendy? Okay, alright, well let's read Beta Bendy's thing. This was the first. This was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At that time, the game received a major visual upgrade, and its title character got a new model as well. If I'm gonna be honest, Beta Bendy looks like it could have been an evolved version of this one. That's my opinion. Then we got Ink Bendy. I like this one though. He look, you know what he looks like? He looks like a fucking xenomorph. Right? Like, look at his back.
In a way, yeah.
Alright, you can read this one.
Dude, are we gonna be doing this all the time? Ink Bendy, as we know him today, this upgraded version enhanced with a higher polygon count and given a new interface.
So yes, we are reading these because why else would we be here? Alright, we got Beast Bendy. I'll read this one. Ink Bendy's horrific final form in Chapter 5 pulled the rated cartoon aside and revealed the demon within. You know what this reminds me of? He looks like Venom.
No, he doesn't.
No, he does. It's the mouth. It's the mouth.
Beta Searcher. Early in development with just a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the Beta Searchers were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game.
Look at the Beta Searcher. What does it look like to you? What does this look like?
He's saluting! He is saluting to the Germans! Oh, wait.
Wait, hold on. Does this thing have... Oh, yeah, this thing has 3 fingers. Look.
The final searcher looks like as if he tried to scare Luigi in Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he looks like a Luigi's Mansion ghost. Just realized. Alright, I'll read this one. Final searchers were far more robust. Robust? Or in appearance, they were smoother with better ink effects and a more human appearance. Does that look human? Does that look human to you?
I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of looks goofy.
Beta Sammy. With his first appearance in Chapter 2, fan favorite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character. When his slim build was deemed not threatening enough, he was redesigned and given a better skeletal rig. I mean, literally his arms. Look at his overalls.
You forgot to read the rest of it.
Oh, I didn't.
For more advanced animation, you forgot to read that.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I was seriously, yeah, he does.
Off.
Yeah, the old Sammy looks a little bit more. I don't know how to describe him. He looks like I don't know, but this Sammy definitely looks a lot better, doesn't he? Yeah. Final Sammy. Sammy Lawrence's final form came complete with a bulked up stature and more powerful limbs. The Mad Sun Rider may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. Notice me here, O'Brien.
They have a lost one in a glass.
He had the white eyes again. Is this you? Is this you in there?
No.
Like, I can imagine. Yeah. Alice Angel. I always wonder why these ones don't have their own things. But it's cool to actually see their own models up in front. Allison, Tom, Beta Boris. Remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I already read Final Sammy's one, so you go and read this one.
Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2.
Honestly, imagine if this was what Boris looked like throughout the entire game. That'd be weird. Speaking of Boris, here he is. Boris the Wolf, A Friend to the End, was designed using various references from the cartoons of the 1920s. A blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles, this silent and supportive wolf won over the hearts of many. Although at times he was a headache for the development team due to his AI taking a mind of his own during production. We will be seeing you again in Lone Wolf, my friend. Ain't that right here, Brian?
Yep. Oh, and Dark Revival.
And Dark Revival, yeah. We got Brew Boris.
Alice Angel's monstrosity brute Boris was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, but with a more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and
Substituted.
substituted things that his body is rapidly rejecting.
Yeah, so this guy is basically based off the Frankenstein creature from Halloween. I mean, I guess you can see it, right? Did you
Oh
notice
look,
that
the
Alice...
original ink machine, huh?
Hold on, we'll get to that in a minute. But did you notice that Brute Force also has a forced halo on top of his head?
Yeah, she stuffed it on his head.
Yeah. You got the original ink machine. Before a major visual upgrade, this version of the ink machine was the one used in the game. Much of this machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version.
And finally, we only have Bertram's head, which is dripping with ink.
Is
and
it?
the Butcher Gang.
Let me see.
Oh, the Butcher Gang has one.
Yeah, wait, hold on, before you read that one, does he actually have ink dripping from him? Where?
On his mouth.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that. Okay, yeah, read the Butcher Gangs.
The Piper, Striker, and Fisher make up the dreaded Butcher Gang.
Oh, wait, hold on. My clip recorder. There we go, go ahead.
Interestingly, the ink-corrupted versions of the characters were designed first, and then were reverse-engineered back into their more family-friendly cartoon forms.
Interesting.
Okay then.
Hey, which one's your favorite?
No idea.
Mine's gotta be, Piper, honestly. Or maybe Edgar, I don't know. Alright. Now, I think that's pretty much it, but you know what, since we haven't read this yet, I might as well just go ahead and read this so I can get this out of the way. Bendy Machine began when developer slash cartoonist known as immediately experimented with bringing a sketched 2D style into a 3D world. After turning the idea into a horror game, Chapter 1 of the game was created in a little under a week with programmer slash friend Mike Mood, and released on February 10th, 2017. Much to their surprise, it struck a chord with the global indie games almost overnight. Immediately, Mike Mood decided to drop all other projects to work on Bendy and tell a most unique ink story. The entire game was completed a chapter at a time in a year and a half by a small but dedicated group of indie developers. Although the concept and story remained originally intended, the game changed over development as characters and models were refined from their early thrown-together versions. This archive is a peek behind the scenes at that process. And we just saw it. And I think you can actually get on top of the ink machine. I'm pretty sure you can. Hold on. Here, Ryan? You can get on top of the ink machine. Alright, so let's get on top of the ink machine and then look up the Bendy machine. Do you want to just leave us staring at that to end the video off?
Sure.
Yeah. Alright, guys. So, we're getting the video off there. If you guys enjoyed this series of Bendy Machine along with the archives, let us know what you think. Here, Ryan, what'd you think of it?
Pretty good.
Yeah. But this isn't the last time we're going to see a Bendy this year, because we got Bendy Wolf coming up, which means we also got to play the other Bendy games, you know? And luckily, I still have access to Bendy and Nightmare Run, so I can still play that.
Wonder
Don't
if I
worry
can
about
get
it. No, it's not available anymore. Yeah, sorry. But anyways, we're going to be up there. Hope you guys enjoy. And we'll see you guys in the next time you see Bendy. Say goodbye, Brian.
Goodbye.
Peace out.
Out.